rugby and the way we played, ripping and tearing on a new crusade.
Hi guys, and welcome back for another edition of Nighttime. Joining us tonight, we've got the Crazy Lady.
Hi.
And Big Andy.
Hello, how are we? Bit of
Good.
deja vu going on here.
Yeah,
Another week,
Groundhog
another
Day.
loss.
Yeah.
Bit of Groundhog Day.
Before we get started, a big shout out to Jono, who's still pretty ill, been in hospital and that as well. So, big shout out to Jono doing the Travel Guides Hospital edition.
Yeah, hopefully he's feeling better soon and we can get him back on board.
We've missed him last couple of weeks. So,
yeah, definitely so. Yeah, hopefully he's feeling better soon.
Shout out to you watching it, Jono. But let's get into it, Crew review. We're in it till probably 50th minute, and the wheels fell off, which put that down to a bit of inexperience too. And we lost a few players during the game as well, which didn't help.
Yeah, we did lose a few players.
Right.
We're in it. Yeah, you're right. Half time, we're right. We're obviously winning at half time, so we're definitely in it there. But just the wheels fell off in the second half. They were too good for us. Ran away with it. So, but not a bad effort to go up there and compete. So
No.
with the players we got out and the form we have shown in the last 5 or 6 weeks, it's good to go up there and at least compete. So start to see a few green shoots.
We're close to a win.
Closer. I thought the weekend was going to be it at half time. I thought, here we go. We're going to an upset.
If it's not this week, it's very soon.
Yeah.
So
Still too many silly mistakes, not kicking the ball out in a penalty.
yeah,
All that
going
sort
for
of
too
stuff,
much
so-
distance. Yeah,
Just got to tidy those things up.
which I suppose goes back to as well as young and inexperienced.
Yeah.
Like if you had a Mitchell Pearce or a Kurt Mann or Jake Clifford, they probably wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But the young guys that were in there, I thought they did pretty well. A couple of little mistakes, but I was a bit sceptical last week before they were on there about them in the halves. But I'll put my hand up and say they did well.
Yeah, I thought they played pretty well. I
So,
thought our bench was good. I thought there was some young guys on the bench that had a crack. Young Matty Croker coming back from injury. And
Doesn't. He's another Brody. You know what you get from him each
I
week.
like him.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
And Pasami Saulo was another one that I thought had a good game. So
Well, we'll get into
bench.
the night of the round later, but must say too, there was a couple that I was pretty impressed with, and return of Fitzy.
Yeah, Fitzy was good. It was good to see them. Dom Young came back, had a strong game. Carries the ball out of our end really well.
Oh,
Dom, he carries
I like
it
him.
strong. So
Yeah, he's a machine.
Power.
Yeah.
yeah, he has a crack. So.
And I think they said he was the second fastest in the NRL last year.
Yeah, right. He was up there. I know he was in the top 2 or 3. So
Yeah.
there's a couple of quick plays in the comp.
You know what they should do? Remember grand final day? How they used to do
The sprint.
the sprint race?
Yeah,
Bring that back.
yeah.
How good would that be? I think the last one was Darren Ablett was in it, wasn't
Yeah, I can't remember.
Might have
Matty
been.
Sears, he won it.
he? Yeah, Matt Sears,
Yeah, there's some quick plays running around. Manly got a couple of quick.
George
Yes.
Rose.
George Rose won't get a run. Lucky he's retired.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but Manly got a couple of quick kids.
yeah.
That Tula or whatever his name is, Cooler or whatever his name is, he's
There's a
sharp.
few. Even the Sloth. He's pretty quick. I can't even think of his name now. We're branding the Sloth. That's what we know him as. Oh, what's his
One
name?
out of Ice Age.
Morgan. Yeah, Morgan.
Harper.
Yeah,
Morgan Harper, that's him.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, he got a bit of pace on him. Schuster.
yeah.
A few.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Plays around. The Fox.
what did the Fox say?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're
Anyway.
both on the losers bench this week.
What happened to the Panthers?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
You got to.
You're on a talk show. You have
I
to.
don't.
We come on here every week
I
and talk
know.
about the
But
Knights.
I'm not familiar with this feeling.
I know.
Well,
how many have they
Come on the
won?
club. Join the club.
How many had they won in a row at home? 867.
It was like 21 or something. 21.
It was up there. It's like a couple of
There's
years.
quite a
since
few,
they
yeah.
lost at home.
Yeah.
That's what we were saying last week, but it's like a fortress.
Yeah, it is.
You don't go there to win anymore. This is what it used to be like at Newcastle. Teams hated coming up the freeway to play at Newcastle. And I think that's what it's like at Penrith now.
Yeah.
So we need to get that back. It we need to, get some kind of, like the Newcastle champ was good at intimidating teams, but we need more. We need to, where teams fear to come back to Newcastle. So, anyway, that was, I will say that too about the Panthers. I think that's the worst game they've played all year.
Yeah.
But credit where credit's due to
Did
the
you watch
Riverworms.
it?
I did. Riverworms were pretty good, but too. So
That whole kick out where he knocked on and then they let Penrith score, everyone was scratching their heads. Dean was trying to make me feel better by going, oh, don't worry, it went back. And I'm like, it didn't. It really didn't.
Well, it looked like it at the start, then I thought, I'll just make her feel better.
But anyway, they've tried to justify that too, but I think that's a straight out mistake.
But that's
We lost.
mistakes happen.
that's where the bunker should be used. Why is the bunkers watching the same thing we are? When that try was scored, why didn't he pick that up?
Because
Should have picked that up.
They've probably
right.
got money on the Panthers to win.
Well, but
You wouldn't know.
there's other things you think, what's the bunker interfering with this for? But there's been things come out today. Should the bunker be scrapped? I think no. I think it should be. The bunker can be used for certain things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I miss the days of the benefit of the doubt tries and stuff like that.
Well, it does sort of have that. If inconclusive evidence, you can't see.
It goes with the videos
Goes back
on
with
field.
But
There was a couple. The first try that the Cowboys scored on the weekend, I reckon there was a bit of doubt with that too. I reckon he caught the ball on the inside shoulder, and then there was a double movement
well,
when he went to put the ball down in the
Yeah.
corner. Like he
Yeah.
definitely
the double movement.
the arm hit the ground and he extended it to
Well,
get the ball on the
all I
line.
can say is
So,
I'm glad there's no cameras in our house. Because it's a PG show. When that happened, that was absolute garbage. I thought.
He was swearing at the TV. I was just eating Krispy Kreme donuts. Woolworths sells them now.
do they? Oh,
A shout
there
out
you
to
go.
Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yeah, right. So we don't have to go to the Panthers games this year to get some Krispy Kremes.
Well, we're going down there on the 3rd of June, so if you want an order, put it in. But yeah, Woolies sells like the plain ones and
A few
couple
of
of
them.
Yeah, I don't
Oreos.
mind the original glaze.
Yeah, they're the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Krispy Kreme. We have a spot bacon.
In my belly.
Anyway, we're close.
Yeah.
We're close.
The green shoots are just starting to sprout. We're starting to get some players back. Like we said, we had 3 back on the weekend, and they made a massive difference, I thought. Dom Young,
I think
Lockie Fitz made a big difference, and
Clifford back.
Matty Croker. Well, I don't think Clifford's been named this week, has he?
we'll get in there a bit later, but yeah. Well, even I heard that Kurt's a chance.
Oh, right. Yeah,
See,
okay,
I saw
that'd be
round 13.
good. Yeah, I
That's
saw
right.
that too.
And then I heard earlier in the week, there's a chance.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rush him back,
Yeah.
but I suppose we're at the point where if we don't win soon, it's over anyway.
Yeah. What happened to Tyson Frizzell on the weekend? Have we had any news on what his injury is, or his illness, I should say? I heard he was sick.
No, non-COVID related illness. So
yeah,
I'm thinking
so-
maybe man flu or
Oh, it could be.
You know,
anything,
you
but
could have-
that was a big out.
oh,
And,
huge.
Young John's come in and
Hey, he did a good job, but
hurt his arm. I thought it was a break, but you were saying before it's not a break. It's
apparently no. It's an ongoing injury from before where he's had some surgery and
yeah,
some metal plates or something inserted, and one of them come loose or something.
yeah, right.
I don't quote me if that's true or not. That's just the mail I got. But
Yeah, I looked at his arm on the TV. I thought,
But I mean,
that's bad.
even if he had some metal,
yeah,
oh, that
I've
was
never
good,
heard of that.
though.
It can't have mended properly. It's
Would have hurt.
doesn't- yeah.
Regardless.
oh,
Yeah.
he was going good too. I thought he was playing pretty well.
So if that is the case, do we give him the new nickname, the Terminator?
Give him something.
Yeah.
Steve Austin.
But yeah, we're close.
We're getting closer. We're getting closer. We've got a good crack this weekend, I think. Another couple of players back, and
Whoever loses, straight to the bottom of the ladder again.
wow,
Well,
for that.
what I will
You're
say,
welcome.
too, we'll bring up a bit later in the show, but we've been losing. All right, all the fans are unhappy. Well, we've been losing. Well, guess what? On the show, you can be a winner because we've got some awesome prizes.
What do we got?
Well, I'll let one out in the bag now, but we have a brand new lawnmower to
A
give away.
lawnmower.
Brand new lawnmower.
Yeah,
Yep. So stay tuned. I'll bring a bit more up later, but
yeah, right, eh?
brand new lawnmower. So if you win, you can come and do my lawn.
I thought you had to do it in a tutu, wasn't it?
Yeah, a Parramatta supporter.
Parramatta
Matt
supporter?
Lomas.
That's right.
Nah, that was
Wasn't
old
it
news.
double or nothing?
Well, there was a double or nothing too, I think.
The last game? Didn't.
Hang on a minute. Whose side are you on?
No, I want to see you in a tutu.
It'd be more like a 3-3. But
That's a bit hard. Anyway, what's time to move on to what caught my eye? And other than my tutu, what caught your eye, Andy?
mine came out of the Cronulla Warriors game. Firstly, the send-off. Will Kennedy sent off. It was a dead set send-off every day of the week. No arguments with that. But the resilience and the courage that Cronulla showed to win that game. And they dominated. They played like the other team had 12 on the field. So that's what caught my eye, the Sharks' performance on the weekend after the Will Kennedy send-off.
They just keep getting better.
Sensational. It was a great effort.
Tell you what, I wish we had Nico Hines.
So, yeah, what about the Panthers? You reckon Panthers need another player?
Yep.
Anyone else? Okay, you can have Nico Hines, but we'll take one of yours.
No.
We'll take the fish.
No.
We'll take the fish. But anyway, what caught your eye?
What caught my eye was the first half of the Penrith and Parramatta game. There was a lady who was angry at one of the calls and she'd stuck 2 middle fingers up and the camera caught her. She looked pretty angry. I got tagged in that post on Facebook at least 50 times.
No, you did not. I reckon her phone went off from 7:30 to about 12:30 the next day. She was getting more notifications and tags in it than we've ever got. But I don't see the resemblance.
And just for the record, it's not me, but whoever it is, keep up the good work.
True. I love it. I reckon it's good the fans getting involved with things like that.
You're probably the one Panthers fan that all these people know, so they just assumed it was you.
Blonde hair, that's her.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Oh, it was good, mate. It was good. It was fun. And people getting in and having a laugh. So.
And she's got an Apple Watch. I don't have one.
She's a Panthers fan. She's got all the teeth.
Oh, it is our wedding anniversary day.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
It is. So, yeah, happy anniversary, guys.
Yeah, better get her an Apple Watch now. But anyway, what caught my eye? A couple of things, but was obviously the head-eye tackle for Kennedy. Looked pretty bad, didn't it?
2 weeks he got for that.
I know they're saying it's not a send-off offence, but
The Kennedy one, that's a send-off.
Gus Gould and
Gus has lost touch.
yeah, Paul Gallen and a few others. Tell that to Alex McKinnon.
Paul Gallen, say no more.
Yeah, but you tell that to Alex McKinnon, that's not a send-off. You know
That's a
what I mean?
send-off every day of the week.
I know.
Gallen wouldn't have liked it because it's Cronulla.
Yeah. Up, Cronulla. But it looked bad.
That's always been a send-off.
Yeah. So, Dom Young. Was it Dom Young got sent for less than that? Wasn't as bad.
Sin binned.
It was Sin Bin, was it? Yeah. I mean, so, yeah, he was always going.
They probably could have had another one too. Jesse Raymond was lucky to stay on the field too, the shoulder to the head. But
How many weeks did he get?
he got more than what Kennedy got. He got 3.
It was intent.
I think he got 3 and Kennedy got 2. Kennedy was sent off and
Yeah, I agree with that ruling, I think, because I think Ramian went purposely to not take his head off, but shoulder charge him, so to speak. Where
it's hard to say what they're thinking.
I think Kennedy's was wrong foot, stupid arm out. So
there's probably a bit of reaction there too. I think it was Tupu in the Roosters game a couple of weeks ago. There was some criticism that he wasn't sent off, and or even sin binned.
Consistency.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can go
on about that every week. Consistency. They're never going to get it. So the next one was always going to go, but after that Tupou one.
Yeah, that's right. But anyway, that's what caught my eye for this week, and we might take a short break and be back shortly. All right, guys, and welcome back. And it's time for, we'll get into a bit of Talking Schmidt.
Talking Smith.
So, first caller, who we got there?
You got Kevin, mate.
Kevin, welcome to the show, mate. What question you got for us tonight, mate?
Mate, just got an interesting one here. Team list this week. Would you guys rather see Sasagi at centre over Tuwala and bringing in Pisian over Crossland?
Well, I'll answer the Piffian. I seen him play last home game, and he smashed it. Absolutely killed it. So I wanted to see him in last week.
Yeah,
So
100%.
Yep, I would bring him in. Who for? I'm not 100%, but yeah, I'd definitely have him in for either Phoenix or Tex.
Yeah.
That's just my
I
opinion.
think the problem there is he's not in a top 30 contract.
But he was on the extended bench last week.
Yeah, I know, but I think we had to name.
Right.
You've got to name 25 players or whatever you got to name.
Well, they need to get him in there because honestly, we could have done with him. There's still
He
a
has to have him in.
Good player.
He's playing unreal footy at the moment.
Absolutely smashed it at Newcastle last home game.
He did a few years ago when he debuted at the Knights. He looked a good player there. He looked very handy. So
I guess he's also a local junior.
Yeah.
So you know, he knows what that jersey means.
Yeah,
absolutely,
true.
he's had a bit of a fall from grace and come back. So he's probably got that hunger a little bit too to get back to the top. So
well,
that's not always that can be a good thing.
I think it was 2 tries, so many tries, assists.
Three.
Oh, 3 tries, was it? 3 tries, 2 assists, 20-40, and smashed it.
Keeps that up every week. He's going to be hard to leave out.
And your second part of that question was, man?
Simi Sasagi into the centres.
Yeah, Sasagi in for Tuwala.
Right.
So every time Sasagi's on the field, he's creating space. He's getting his hands on the ball.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'll answer your question. As far as that question goes, I would have had Sasagi at 14. I would have had him as 14 and Crosland probably miss out. Although that said, Crosland was pretty good at the weekend. I'd be happy if he had another game at 7.
Mate, I think Crossland is a 7.
Yeah, he is. He's at 7.
He's a 7 through and through. But, I suppose it's all about trying combinations. So,
you're on the money, but Sasagi's going to be a good player.
Mate, if we can keep him, he'll be a great signing.
I think he's close to re-signing too.
Yeah, I did hear a rumour a couple of weeks ago he wanted to re-sign, but
yeah, I think he's pretty close. That's the rumours I've heard that he's not far off re-signing. So hopefully we can get the job done and keep him. He's going to be a gun.
Hopefully. He'll be great.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah, awesome question though, Kevin. Thanks for phoning in, and you go into the running to win the Knights mug.
Yeah, beautiful, mate. Very good.
It's a prestigious prize, that one, the Newcastle Knights mug from the Nighttime show.
It's an extra large mug too.
It is a big mug.
Sounds delightful, boys.
Nearly as big as Smita's mug.
Oh, nothing's that big. But anyway, all right, G-Man, thanks for your call, and enjoy the rest of the show, and yeah.
Will do, mate. Thanks for having me.
Thanks,
Up tonight, mate. Thanks, boys.
No worries. Well, that was Kevin. Good question.
Top question.
See you later, eh?
See you, buddy. Yeah, so...
Mate, I think Kevin knows his footy a bit.
Yeah, no,
knows his stuff.
Yeah, no, he does it really well. Well, that was caller number 1. All right, time for caller number 2, and we have Cam Ricketts on the line.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, mate, what question you got for us this week, mate?
What does everybody think of Tex and Phoenix in the halves last week?
Yeah, we kind of spoke about that a little bit in the first question, but yeah, mate, I thought they went all right. Not too bad. Tex is getting better. Seen a little bit of improvement in him.
A bit more game time, I reckon there'll be some good halves.
Yeah, they need some game time. They probably won't get a lot of game time this year now with... Sorry, I just realised what I said, sorry.
You like your ice cream, yeah?
Yes. They probably won't get a lot of game time this year with Milford coming in next week, and Clifford will be back soon. But no, it's good. They've got to work on them combinations.
Yeah, I thought that they had a good game last weekend, and the more they work on it, the better we're going to get.
Well, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
That's right. They didn't play too badly at all, as we were saying there. I was quite surprised, or not surprised, but I was probably one that was a little bit negative. But I mean, we had no choice; we had to.
Yeah.
But hats off to them. They
They did a
stood up.
pretty good job.
So thanks for your call, champion. That was a good question, and thanks for the call, and enjoy the rest of the show.
No worries. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks,
Good on
Cam.
you.
That's, that was another good call. Similar, but good one.
It's obviously a bit of a theme
Yeah, that's right.
amongst the fans, I suppose. People are considering those things. So
Yeah, 100%. All right, guys, and time for our third caller.
Third caller.
Who we got on the line there?
It's Corey.
Corey Nichols, is that right?
That's right.
Oh, the big fella himself. What are you doing ringing up? You're a Dragons fan.
Yeah, I know.
But he's a fan of the show, and his wife's a Knights supporter.
Yeah, he's ringing on behalf of the family.
Yeah.
The smarter part of the family.
Anyway, mate, what's your question for us?
Well, before I start, I'd like to wish you and Kylie a happy anniversary today.
Oh, thanks very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm feeling a bit like a third wheel sitting up here on the end. Like,
Are you?
they're a bit lovey-dovey.
No, we're not. I'm the
What do you mean? No, we're not.
Well, we haven't. We're not sitting here kissing and cuddling and stuff.
Righto.
I'm the odd one out. You two got Knights gear on, so I'll let you two cuddle and stuff.
Well, what did he say a minute ago?
I can't remember.
Anyway,
Something
on with the show. The show must go on.
Yeah.
All right. So my question this week, guys, this might be a little bit out of left field, but I want to talk about the whether you guys are like looking at the top five again. You know, like just looking at the week's results again, and all the top teams are starting to, sort of hammer the teams that are down the bottom of the ladder, and
Like the Knights?
well, Dragons too.
Yeah, the Storm, mate. The Storm, the Knights played them in the form the week before.
Yeah.
So don't feel too bad as a Dragons fan.
No, I'm not. I don't feel too bad whatsoever. I mean, we got to try. But
Yeah, no, we got a penalty. We kicked a penalty
Yeah.
half time, so we were happy with that.
yeah. Anyway, what do you guys think of that? Because I mean, look, at the end of the day, like when it gets down to the semi-final series, these top teams are, the other teams like between 5 and 8 are just making up the numbers. And I just wanted to get you guys' thoughts on that. Whether you would like to go back to a top 5 system or you don't like it.
I like the top 8. Gives you more of a chance to, if you're in that 8, you still got a chance to, make the finals or grand final. So it gives us more exciting football, I think.
What was it, 2014? The
Yeah.
Knights finished 8th, I think, and we got our way through to one game from a grand final. So there is an opportunity, but I think, you're right. Those teams most years are making up the numbers, but it's the same every year. There's 4 or 5 teams that dominate, and the rest are just,
Yeah, well, it's been going on for a few years, hasn't it? You can see all the top teams like Melbourne and, Penrith and, Parramatta now at a pinch,
He's probably
they're
been...
the top.
Sorry, mate. Didn't mean to cut you off.
That's all right, yeah. It's like, you go, that's fine.
No, mate, I was going to say there's probably a little bit of a changing of the guard this year. I think Souths will probably drop down the pecking order a little bit. The Cowboys are playing good footy.
Isn't that a surprise, but really?
Yeah, the Roosters aren't on their game yet. I tipped them to be top 2 at the start of the year, but
Same.
I think everyone had them in the top 4
so-
at least.
The Sharks are going so well.
Sharks, yeah. The Sharks are where I was hoping the Knights would be this year.
Yeah, I didn't have the Sharks in my top 8 this year either.
I had them as big improvers, but not as good as they are. And to be honest, I had the Cowboys for the spoon.
Yeah,
the
Cowboys or Dogs. I think I had the Dogs and Cowboys 15.
Yeah, they're going really well at the moment.
Yeah. A little bit too well last week, but anyway. Good question there, champion. And thanks for your call, buddy.
No worries. All right, you take care, guys.
All right, thanks, champion,
See ya.
and
See ya.
enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks, Corey.
We'll do, mate. Bye-bye.
Cheers, mate.
Bye-bye.
Some really good questions, eh?
Some excellent questions.
We got
I don't
one
know.
more.
We got one more.
We got one more, so stay tuned.
G'day, fellas. How are you? It's Bonsi from Ballroom.
Bonsi, you're back.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I'm back, mate. I'm back with me words of wisdom once again.
What you think of the game on the weekend?
Oh, fellas, well, I'll tell you what, they had a crack. You know what? I reckon they done a bit of a road run. I reckon they would have got shin splints and having a fair dinkum crack. Very happy, blokes. Very happy.
Uh-oh, mate. It's a little bit crackly. Where are you, mate?
Well, mate, I'm driving a truckie, mate. The life of a truckie. I'm here in my little Mitsubishi Kerner on the road, hauling the big stuff. I think I've got 4 packs of concrete in the back, mate, ready to hand out a few of the boys on the paddock.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, mate. Yeah, no, it's good.
Sounds not so squeezy.
Mate, not so squeezy. Mate, you can see about 15 of me in the front of this thing.
Yeah, nice.
I think he's going
I
over
could go a feed. I could go a feed.
Might be going over the sugar loaf because it's cutting in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, well, I've got to go around the long way because when I banged 2 bags of concrete in the back, struggled a bit up the back of the mountain there. So, yeah, a bit hard to pull over the mountain in this big rig.
Oh, mate, that's good to hear you on the, anyway, and you're doing well by the sounds of things.
Hey, what was your thoughts on a couple of young blokes coming back on the weekend, Matty Croker and Dom Young? How'd you think they went?
Mate, that Dom Young is a dead set freak. He's a big unit. He's good. He's fast. He has a crack. I'll tell you what, I don't know if you noticed. You have a look at the shin splints on Dom Young. He has a go. Shin splints.
Shin splints.
I'll tell you what I like too. Young Matty Johns' son, young Jack Johns. Hey, he went in. Good defensive fella, that bloke. And look, I know he broke his arm, but if you see the size of him, he needs a feed. He needs a feed as well, a couple of pies.
Couple of 4 and 20s.
We need to send them out your way, Bonsi, to do some work with them. Sort out their diet, sort out their training regime.
Yeah, mate, I'll tell you what, the boys need to get me. I know it's a bit 70s, mate, but back when I was playing, fellas, we didn't even do weights. I mean, well, if you know what I'm saying, we never did weights, but, it was all about just turning up and having a crack, you didn't have to look like a superhero. Like, I remember old Dave from Dungog Dave.
Yeah.
He just looked like a regular bloke. He'd turn up, mate, and I tell you what, he could hit like a freight train, old Dave. And you know what? Half time, 4 pints and a couple of darts. So, you don't have to... Oh, hang on. Get out of the way. Anyway, so, yeah, mate, you don't have to be huge. But, look, boys did all right this week. I reckon we'll build it back up again. Clooney comes back in this week. He's all right. And I think he's hooking up with Texoy. As long as young Texoy can get his mind off surfing, I reckon he's going to go good this week. And I sniff an upset. Not that beating the Dogs is an upset, but we'll have a crack. Have a crack. And you watch.
Maybe you need to drop... Maybe you need to drop those bags of cement into them. Get some of that into them.
Cement, mate, and a bit of cement, and I'll tell you what, by the end of the game, they're all going to have shin split. All of them.
So they
Shin
should.
splints, and they'll be good. Yeah.
Old school.
Old school old, dirty stuff.
Oh, that's the go, mate.
How do you see it going this week?
Well, it's going to be down to the wire, fellas, because you know what? Bulldogs, they're up and down, but tell you what, they're having a crack. A couple of points in their side, and I reckon they're going to go all right. But, look, if we don't win this one, fellas, I'll tell you what, it's back to the road runs. Back to the road runs, and Billy Goat Hill, mate. So, have a crack, boys.
Oh, mate. Anyway, glad you were listening and keeping in touch with the show. It's good to have you on again. And, enjoy the rest of the show, mate, and go to the Knights, eh?
Yeah, go to the Knights, mate. Anyway, I better get the can pulled over, mate. I need to fill up with diesel again. So I'll catch you fellas next week. And tell you what, I'll chime in with a few training tips for next week.
Sounds like a plan. Keep that big rig rolling, eh?
I will, mate. It's a tough life on the road, boys. Anyway, I'll tell you what, before I go, I'm sick of you fellas saying, it's time for a short break. So I'm going to tell you, hey, fellas, it's time for a short break.
All right, right, guys, and welcome back. That was Talking Schmidt. So, who are you going to give the prize to this week?
Some good questions. I liked. I reckon it's out of the first question, Kevin or Corey.
I like
Actually,
Corey's, actually.
I liked Corey's.
I like Kevin's too, don't get me wrong. But,
Yeah, Corey's was a very intellectual question.
maybe.
Righto, Corey gets it.
All right, Corey
Corey's
gets the mug here this week. And
Very close, but
oh, it wasn't it?
I think Kevin should ring back next week with another question.
But also, we do have another thing for the viewers.
Hold up. Why don't we give out 2 mugs?
All right, Kevin, you get a mug too.
Everyone's a
You
mug.
get a mug and you get a mug.
And we actually have, well, I said about prizes. We've been inundated with stuff to give away. So the tattoo voucher was a massive hit last week.
Yep.
Oh, mailbag has been going off its head. So Sayers has given us another one. So we're going to give one away.
Yeah, right.
All right. This one's going to go for a few weeks this week.
Yep.
This time. And how to enter is we're going to decide who's the best design.
Yeah.
So best idea. So you might say, like yourself, you might say, oh, I'm going to get a Knights picture, or I'm going to get some whatever. It doesn't have to be Knights.
Doesn't
It
have
can
to be
anything.
Knights
No, it
related.
can be anything, and we're just going to sit down, go through all the entries, and go, well, yeah, someone
That's a good bit of art.
Yeah.
Has the Riverworms got any go in it?
The Riverworms have got no go in them. Panthers, you can't.
What,
have
you mean
anything
like that
Panthers.
Anzac jersey?
Oh, bum, bum.
You can't bag them, they beat us.
They beat
In
us.
that
But,
jumper.
so yeah, any it can be anything, and to win it, that's all you got to do. Is you got to be obviously follow the show.
Yep.
And we're just going to pick whoever's the best one. They're going to win that one.
Obviously,
righto.
we'll favour the Penrith artwork.
Yeah, like I said, we'll pick the best one. But yeah, so that's one of the first prizes we got. So and there's, and like I said, we'll get on with the mower a bit later, and we've got another tray. We're just going to give stuff away. So we're not winning through the Knights, but you can win through us.
Those meat packs were a hit.
Yes,
Yeah,
big
they-
thank you to Steak and Chops.
Yeah, congratulations all the mums that won those, and yeah, I hope all the mums did have a lovely Mother's Day as well. Got spoiled.
And keep an eye out for Terry. Don't forget to go head up there to Steak and Chops, but there's going to be more meat trays throughout the year as well. he
Really?
told us.
Wow.
Yeah. So he wants to give back to the fans as well.
Yeah, beautiful. He's a good man.
Oh, he's a champion guy. But
Yeah,
anyway, let's get
meat's,
into
meat's top shelf too.
and his sausages. Yeah, oh, beautiful. Anyway, let's get into night of the round. And so I'll start off the cab this week.
Yep.
Big Clem, 3.
3 points for Big Clem.
I think he's just been, since come back from injury, he's got a point to prove. And I tell you what, no disrespect to DSAF, but Clem gets a start in the Blues over DSAF.
Clem's back to being
A man.
our main prop, I think.
You know what I like too? The St George game, and then he did it in the Eels with Ryan Matheson.
Yeah.
You pick on my players,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hunt you down.
Yeah.
And there, I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. It's what Chief used to do. You know, protect his players, and that's what he's doing now. So.
And he's right back in the form now.
Oh, you got to love the big
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I do. As you know, he's close to my favourite player at the Knights.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, I've got my favourites, but
Yeah.
he's my secret one in there as well.
Yeah.
He's a champion. Anyway, number 2, glad to see him back. Fitzy.
Yeah.
I thought Fitzy played well,
He did.
and he didn't take a backward step from anything as well.
Yep.
Had a couple of little things he probably would have liked to have done differently,
Yep.
but he was off for a long time. So first
Yep.
game back, I thought he was good.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, there was a few that could have got mentioned, because a few played pretty well, but I can't help but give number 1 to Randall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think he's played well all year. But a special mention this week will go to Ponga and Dom Young.
Yeah. Fair call.
So,
Ponga was good.
yeah, they were hard to leave out.
Yep.
They were hard to leave out. So if I could have 5 points, well, that all, you know.
Yeah.
But that's mine.
I think Ponga actually got some Dally M points
Oh,
on
really?
the weekend. Yeah.
Big Clem, how did he not get any?
I don't know. Obviously, whoever picks them saw it a little bit differently to us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
I tell you what, the big fella's got to get over for a try, hasn't he?
I'm going to keep picking him every week.
And I tell you what, it's got to be at home.
I'd love it. I'd love it.
Got to be at home because the crowd would go berserk.
Oh, I'd be unreal.
I'll tell you one thing that I'll never forget was that time he got sent to Sembin.
Yeah.
Standing ovation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway. Crazy lady.
All right, my 3 go to Fitzy, 2 to Randall, and 1 to Clemmer. And, if only games went for 40 minutes, the Knights would have won.
If only, but...
It was a good first half.
Yeah. Well, we're pretty similar too, so, yeah. Well, different order, but...
Yep. Anyway, mine are a little bit different. I went Clemmer for the 3 points. I thought he was our man of the match. I gave 2 points to Ponga and 1 point to young Matt Croker.
Yes.
I thought he had a game off the bench. So,
Yeah.
like you, but Dom Young's. It was a toss-up between Croker and Dom Young.
Oh, you could have put all 3 of them. You could have put a few of them on.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. He's not on real big money, and killing. Really getting up there.
Yeah.
Same as Randall. Them pair of, I like the fact that they're not the big name players and not on this big money, but they're getting in and doing everything we need every week. I love it.
Yeah.
So.
Before we do the jokes, I want to ask you, there's a rumour going around at the moment that the Knights are chasing Adam Elliott from the Raiders and his partner. Is it,
Yes.
Millie Doyle?
women's, Yeah.
What's your thoughts on them coming to the club?
Who are we losing?
Well, I think Elliott's a straight replacement for Barnett.
That's right.
So
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm
I
happy
like
with
it.
that.
I like it.
I like it. I was speaking to Barney the other day, actually. Got a
Yeah.
haircut right next to him.
Did you?
And
I hope he didn't get a haircut like yours.
a similar.
I hope he's got better fashion sense than Smita.
No, but he knocked him on the chin.
Right.
With what?
That's what he did to the Penrith player, remember?
Oh, yeah. No,
Oh,
we've
gotcha.
forgotten about that. We've forgotten about that. That's.
It was tongue-in-cheek.
I know what it was, but
You've
we've
got no sense of humour.
But
we've
no,
forgotten all about it.
He's,
We're forgetting about Panthers.
Yeah, he's really honestly. Like, I'll take my hat off to Barney. Like, a lot of people bag him, and there's a few times now I've seen him in the street. And he chats to you all the time.
Does he? Yeah, nice.
He's a good fella. So
Yeah.
to be honest with him, I'm sad that he's going.
Yeah, so am I. I'll turn him into a front row, but.
I'm sad to see him going, but good luck to him.
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely. Good luck to him. I just hope that the send off and the ramifications of that don't set him back a little bit.
Yeah.
I hope he still has a crack and doesn't get on the back foot. You know what I mean? Like I hope he's still
And he's
got that aggression and
He served us well.
yeah, absolutely.
all we
He's
got to
been a good player for us.
So I'll also say too, when it is our last home game, I hope they send him off.
Yeah,
Give him a good.
like, I don't want to see him sent off.
No.
We've seen that this year. Don't send him off.
All right, well, let's get into a bit of humour, right? Because Andy thinks he's funny. And we'll get into some jokes of the week.
All right. This guy is dining alone in a fancy restaurant and there's a beautiful redhead sitting at the next table. He's been sneakily checking her out ever since he arrived but doesn't have the courage to start talking to her. Suddenly she sneezes and her glass eye comes flying out of its socket towards the man. His reflexes kick in and he reaches out, plucks it out of the air and hands it back to her. The redhead is mortified. "Oh my, I'm so sorry," she says as she pops her eye back into place. "Let me buy your dinner to make it up to you." So he joins her table and they enjoy a wonderful meal together. Afterwards they go to the theatre followed by drinks at a bar. They talk, they laugh, she shares her deepest dreams and he shares his. She listens. After paying for everything, she asks him if he would like to come back to her place for a nightcap. He says yes and they return to her place. He ends up staying the night. The next morning she cooks a gourmet meal with all the trimmings. The guy is amazed at how everything has been so perfect and how incredible this woman is. He can't believe his luck. "You know," he said, "you are the perfect woman. Are you this nice to every guy you meet?" "No," she replies, "you just happen to catch my eye." Knew that was coming.
Nah, it's a good one. It's a good one. Oh, I thought you were.
See what he
I
did
was
there?
getting very romantic. I thought this was you're reminiscing on
Yeah.
when you guys met and it's your wedding anniversary today.
But it's not
and-
my eye that pops out.
Was her heart.
It was a heart.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, exactly right.
And my tongue, like on that Jim Carrey, The Mask.
Well,
Do you want to be punished with another one?
Yeah, give us another one. What else you got for us?
They're like essays, though. They go forever. All right. 3 couples are trying to get married at the same church. There is a young couple, a middle-aged couple, and an elderly couple. The 3 couples meet with the priest and discuss when they can get married. If you wish to get married in my church, you must go 1 month without having intimate relations, says the priest. 1 month later, the 3 couples return to the church and talk to the priest. He then asks the elderly couple, "Have you completed the month without intimate relations?" "Yes, we have. It was easy," replies the elderly couple. "How about you?" he asks the middle-aged couple. "It was hard, but we didn't have intimate relations for the whole month," they respond. "And how about you two?" he asks the young couple. "No, we couldn't do it," responds the boyfriend. "Tell me why," said the priest. "Well, my girlfriend had a can of corn in her hand, and when she accidentally dropped it, she bent over to pick it up, and that's when it happened." The priest then tells them, "You're not welcome in my church." "Well, we're not welcome in the supermarket either," said the boyfriend. Yes.
Good one.
You've been practicing that laugh, haven't you?
Good one.
Anyway,
You
thanks.
see, Pappenhausen hurt himself on the weekend.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at his injury.
Yeah, no.
It's just something.
Sorry. Change the subject.
And he thinks he can just doodle on the desk.
Anyway, we'll take a short break and be back shortly.
On that note, good jokes.
Yeah, good jokes. Thank
Thanks.
you. All right, guys, welcome back. And the crazy lady had to take off for, get our romantic dinner ready for tonight. So we'll,
Beautiful.
so we'll finish the show.
We'll have to finish up early. Got things to do.
Yes.
Before we do, I just want to ask Floorboy Gary, have you got a fake tan going on or something there? You got a bit of a glow going. You got a fake tan? No. No? Huh.
Anyway, you got something there for us? Ian?
I have. We've got, you're saying that you keep winning, you watch the show, you keep winning. We've got the our winter tray to give away. So we've got a nice
back to
night
front,
tray. Back to front.
Yeah. No way.
Got our nice tray here to give away. We've got a nice blanket. We've got a hot water bottle. We've got the Knights mug. We've got a signed Knights cap. Who signed that?
Quite a few of them.
It says Smita.
No. You
Crazy
mustn't do.
lady. Nah, we got, what else have we got? We got the
Little
money box. Got it all. It's good. Good prize. I'm going to leave that up there.
Yeah, just a little.
Right up there because it's too heavy to hold under the table.
few of the little prizes to give away. But speaking of prizes, I was saying earlier about the mower.
Yeah, how good's that?
Yeah, there's
Doing your tutu, mowing the lawn.
Oh, okay. I do have to do that one, but Maitland Power and Marine have come on board to us, contacted us, and watched the show and want to get on board. So they've given us a brand new Rover Eurocut 820 mower.
How good's that?
How good is that to give away?
To give away as a prize.
To give away as a prize.
Righto.
So keep watching this space. Go over, like their page, follow us, and keep watching. You could win that.
How do you win?
That'll be up in the next couple of weeks. But keep watching and make sure you get over and like their page and, follow us as well. And stay tuned. You could be riding home on a brand new mower.
To ride on?
No, it's a push mower.
Oh, okay.
You might push them home on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you might get pushed home.
But, but with the winter pack, all you got to do is just comment. What do you reckon? Comment on what they liked about the show this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do.
I can read a few of the signatures. Kurt Mann's there. Pasami Sorlo. Yeah, it's good.
Quite a few. Just comment on what you liked about the show this week, and you're in the draw. We've got a fair bit. See the merchandise that we've got. We've got a fair
it's
bit.
gold.
The cupboard's full.
Yeah.
A crazy lady said, "Get rid of some.
Keep giving it away."
They give it away. We're not winning it on the scoreboard, but you can win with us."
That's it. Exactly right.
Anyway, so just put a comment this week what you liked about the show, and So with our competitions, we're just trying to change it up. Each one's different. So, a bit of variety and a bit of
Variety's always
way of
good.
how to enter, but
Spice of life.
Yeah.
That's what they call it.
so we've got that one to give away. the tattoo voucher
Yep. The mower.
and the mower.
How good's that?
Mm.
All
Few
good
more
prizes.
Yeah, a few more for coming too, I tell you.
Yeah?
Yeah, a few more
Unreal.
sponsors have reached out to us and said, hey, what can we do?
Yeah. Beautiful.
So, yeah. Anyway, let's get moving on with the rest of the show and
Team List Tuesday.
let's Tuesday. Let's get into it,
What's
right?
that book? I haven't even really had a look at them today, to be honest. So
Nah, I've been pretty busy
what have we
today.
got? So I saw we got a couple of players back, but I'll run through the Bulldogs team first. So we're up at 6 p.m. on Friday night. I'm led to believe Suncorp Stadium for Magic Round. Now, I don't know if I like Magic Round up there every week.
Hey,
Every year, I should say.
Rumours are next year it may be moving
Where to?
back to New South Wales, or to New South Wales, yeah.
Yeah, right. Could they, mate, I don't like it.
You know
Queensland get enough league.
Do you know who should have had it this year?
I reckon New Zealand.
100%.
Warriors over there. Well, I suppose the Warriors are still out here, so maybe next year send it to New Zealand.
If not,
Newcastle.
nah,
good town.
I thought that, but it's probably not big enough.
Good town. You could have a game at Cessnock and one at Curry Sports Ground.
Yeah, once
Lower,
again, not
Lower
big enough.
Peacock Oval at Toronto.
I'd
St
say,
John Oval.
you know what I'm thinking? When's the new stadium open?
Yeah, it'll be good.
That's what it'll
It'll be
be.
good.
That's why it'll be coming back to New South Wales too.
Yeah,
But while we're on that, the Roosters trying to tell Souths they can't play there. What do you think of that?
there's always a bit of banter between the Roosters and the
But I
Bunnies,
mean,
isn't there?
it's- the Roosters get 5,000,
Yeah,
and
the Bunnies get 6,000.
yeah, and you know probably 3 of that 5 is not Roosters supporters.
Yeah,
so-
that's right. I don't know. You're putting all that infrastructure in. You're putting a new stadium in. You've got to use it.
that's right. Let them both play it.
That's exactly right.
You know, like they're
South's
doing
1
now.
week. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah,
That's exactly right. So I don't think it's being built for the Roosters. I don't think they own it.
no. So why the hell is Nick Politis trying to pull these games? Let the Bunnies
don't
in there,
know.
I say.
Get the
Well,
Gladiator up there. Let him fight it out.
saying that too, talking about new stadium. See the Penrith look like they might be keeping their old stadium while the new one gets built.
Yeah, right. I haven't been up to speed on the Panthers deal. I know they're getting a new stadium.
Yeah, and
It's going to be in a different location, is it?
well, they're going to knock that one down now, build it there, but now they're talking across the road. I think it's a trotting track or something.
Yeah, right. It is too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
something about putting it there maybe and keeping this one until it's finished and then knocking it down. So,
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's
Interesting.
Smart. Then what are they going to do with the land they've got now?
Not sure. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
but
Lunatic asylum.
maybe. But if not, I'd say the Panthers will go into Sydney and play.
Yeah, right. Maybe Parramatta Stadium or whatever it's called
Yeah,
now. Sports Bet or whatever. I don't know.
I'd say they'll go there. We're all Olympic Stadium, whatever that's
Yeah.
called now. But personally, like, I won't say it too loud because Gary's here, but Parramatta's got the best other than ours in the league, I reckon.
Yeah.
Beautiful stadium to watch football.
Yeah, the Tigers are playing out of there too, aren't they? They play a bit out of there, a bit out of Campbelltown.
Yeah.
Saw the old Balmain Leagues Club burnt down the other day. Sad to hear.
Yeah. Yeah,
A
that was.
lot of history there out there. That
Imagine
club.
some of the old photos and stuff. You'll never get them back, you know what I
Wouldn't
mean?
be too many trophies there, but yeah.
Yeah, not lately.
No.
Anyway, Leah, let's get through the team list, eh?
Yeah, sorry, that's where we'll go, wasn't it? Yeah, so anyway, they call that a tangent. 6 p.m. this Friday night, we're playing the Bulldogs up there at Suncorp Stadium. Doggies they're not a bad side, mate. They're on paper anyway. We've got Matt Duffy at fullback, Brent Naden on one wing with Josh Addo-Carr on the other wing. He's on fire. He scored, 5 or 6 tries in the last few weeks. So Jake Averillo and Aaron Shoup in the centres. Matt Burton, their gun pick-up from Penrith at 5'8", and Kyle Flanagan has maintained his halfback spot. So that's good. Good to see the kid getting a start now.
100%.
So he's going all right too. He's not playing bad footy.
Matt Burton going to test himself on the open market.
The open market, yeah, mate. He'd be he'll clean up too.
Is he happy at Canterbury?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah,
Or is
I
he
don't
just
know.
trying to get, you know?
I don't think he would have signed for a lot of money at the Bulldogs,
Nah.
to be honest.
No.
I think you look at the money that halves are getting, halfbacks, 5'8" are getting, and he'll
double that now.
He's in for a good pay rise.
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure. So I definitely don't blame him going to the market.
No.
I would advise him.
Yeah. I wonder if you... Interesting about if he stays.
Yeah. So now watch his space, I think, with Matt
Time will
Burton.
tell.
Forward pack, Luke Thompson in the front row with Paul Vaughan. Jeremy Marshall-King is at hooker. There's talk of him moving on next year as well. I think he'll be moving on. Corey Waddell and Tavita Pengai Jr. in the second row, and Josh Jackson at lock.
Tavita Pengai Jr.
Oh, mate, I'd be getting in his ear all game,
Yeah.
stirring him up.
He's not the player he was last year.
Yeah, he's a good player.
100%.
He's just got, I don't know, mate. He just something's not right between the ears, I think.
Oh, you had him at Penrith.
Don't get me wrong, Tavita. I'm not saying you're an idiot or anything, but
He is.
no, I'm not, mate. You're a bit bigger than me, but
At Penrith, he was killing it.
Yeah.
Comes over the Dogs and he's turned into a bit the player he was up in
At
Brisbane.
Brisbane, he's just got that bit of
Grubbiness in
self-control. He lacks a bit of self-control, so
But he didn't have that at Penrith.
that's what I mean. If I was a Mitch Barnett, I'd be getting in his ear and stirring him up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you drag a penalty out of him or
Easy.
something. If he's got the ball, you'll win a penalty off him while he's got the ball. So, but anyway, if not, he'll put in a grubby shot and go to the bin. So
But that'll be a good thing to watch this weekend, actually. Now, so yeah, Mitch Barnett might be, you know.
yeah, that's it. They playing on the same side.
Um,
Yeah, they might be too. I've got a feeling they will be. So anyway, their bench, they've got Bailey Biondi Odo, Joe Stimson, Max King, ex-Knights Junior, he's going well down there, and Chris Patolo. So not a bad side. I think this is our best chance in the last 8 weeks for a win, obviously, so we've got to get over them.
yeah.
We have a look at the Knights
On
team.
paper, good team.
Yeah, we're starting to get a few back. We're starting to look a bit better. Still missing some good players, obviously, but the team looks a lot better on paper. Kalen Ponga at fullback, Edric Lee and Dom Young, the wingers, Anari Tuala and Bradman Best in the centres. Tex Hoy has retained his spot at 5'8", still no sign of young Jakey Clifford. And Adam Clune comes back into the side at halfback, so he's been rested up for a week. I think he had a bit of a crook leg and was running on one leg, so it'd be good to see him fit again. Our forward pack, David Clemmer, the man on fire at the moment, Daniel Sayafidi, Chris Randall at hooker, the back row, Mitch Barnett and Lachlan Fitzgibbon, and the lock is Leo Thompson. So not a bad side. Interesting to see if Leo starts this week. I hope he doesn't take the first carry up off a kick-off anyway. But anyway, Phoenix Crosland at 14, Jacob Sayafidi 15, Pasami Solo and Matt Croker. So I like that bench. I reckon that's the best bench we've put out there for a while. There's a couple of names in the reserves that it's good to see too. We've got Suaso Su, Simi Sasagi back there, waiting for a crack. So starting to get a little bit of depth back, which we definitely have lacked. So yeah, so
Interesting,
that's Jack Johns has come out of the side obviously with his injury, and
I mean, who do you take out? But interesting to see Suaso not back in the team.
yeah. Interesting. I suppose he's coming off an HIA. He might come in, but
who do you take out too?
yeah, that's right. So he might come back in. Maybe give Leo Thompson a rest. The kid could probably use a bit of a freshen up. So
Yeah, true.
you want to play every game you could, but I think he could do with a
And I
freshen
think
up.
Jesse will have a point to prove too.
Yeah, he will, mate.
You know,
He will
so,
for sure. So it's good. Hopefully the boys are gelling up there in Queensland. And
And Brody Jones still not back.
no, Brady's not back. Tyson Frizzell is still out.
So still a few, yeah.
Still a few out. Next week we'll get Milford. He'll
I know
come in.
Brody's getting a little bit of, a
Yeah.
bit more movement and that back in his
I saw,
elbow. So.
There's talk now that Milford might stay on too after his contract.
Oh, really?
So I think Wayne Bennett's put a bit of fuel on there as well, saying that he's not going to get it all his own way, keeping Milford, or getting Milford, I should say, next year. So I don't think that's a bad thing. There's not many good halfbacks running around at the moment. So
No, well, that's what
we'll see how he goes. If he has a good first 3 or 4 weeks in Knights colours, interesting to see what happens to him. So
And interesting to see if we keep him, who we move on.
well, I think Clune was signed as a backup, a reserve halfback. So I think that'll be the plan. Clune
Gel him into a bit more.
will play a bit more reserve grade and be a backup if there's an injury or whatever to cover that spot. So
Interesting.
just a bit more depth for next year because Milford can play a number of spots too. He could play fullback. He could play, play 9, 6, 7, anywhere in that spine. So 14, whatever. I should cover the match officials on the weekend. We've got the referees, Peter Goff. Touch judges are Belinda Sharp and Adam G. So, but anyway,
Yes.
hopefully we can get the job done on the weekend. Geez, we need a win.
We're close. We're really
close. Mate, it's been a while since I've said this, but I think if you're going to put your $5 on the Knights, this is the weekend. to do it.
Yeah, surely.
So gamble responsibly.
Bit of magic.
Gamble responsibly.
Yes, well, it's Teamless Tuesday.
Yeah.
And we might get into crew review. You reckon?
Yeah, I like us. I like our bench.
Yeah.
Sammy Swallow and Matt Croker showed a bit
Played
last
well.
week. There's something about Croker. He always beats the first man, and he's got an offload in him.
To be honest, I know it's one of my faves, but I want to see Jesse Sue back in.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
And
that said, there's a bit more competition coming.
That's right.
Players coming back. So
But,
got Mitch Barnett back.
yeah, Barney.
So, like I said, hopefully he maintains his aggression. He doesn't take a backward step.
And hopefully him and Fitzy, Clem,
Can
are
gel.
all firing together.
Yeah, we need
A
them.
bit of that mongrel back.
And the Safety boys, we need them firing.
Yeah,
They've been off their game a little bit this year. Signed big contracts. It wasn't the off season; it was early in the season, and
Something's just not right there. But
not clicking. But it will. It
will,
will, mate.
yeah.
Cream always floats to
Hey.
the top. So
every team goes through it.
absolutely,
It just
every
happens to
player
be.
goes through it
Yeah,
too.
that's
Every
right.
you get a dip in form, so they'll bounce back. No doubt they'll bounce back. They're two good
quality
players.
not to.
There's just something not quite right at the moment. So
Nah,
hopefully it's this weekend against the Bulldogs.
let's hope. 'Cause I'm keen to see a win because it'll be good to be here next week. You beauty.
Yeah, we had a win.
But this game is to me is sort of a flip of the coin. It could go either way.
Yeah.
They're pretty on par teams at the
Yeah.
moment. So
Big up for whoever wins, but it's a massive
Down for the
kick
other.
in the stomach for whoever loses.
So all you
No one
people out
loses
there,
game.
all you Knights fans out there that are up in Queensland, get out and support the boys.
Yeah, get behind them.
Get behind
need
them. So, and if you're out there in Queensland and that, send us some photos. Be keen to
that'd be
see.
good.
Yeah.
You might even win a prize.
Oh, there's a few to give away. So anyway, we'll get into some bold predictions. Is it? Hang on. I'll do it first.
Go.
Clement to score a try.
That might have been mine this week. I'm going to say, because he's turning into my second favourite front rower at the Knights, Matt Croker to score a try off
Oh,
the bench, and the Knights to win 13 plus.
I like it. Both of them over for a try and win
Knights
13 plus.
I'd be happy if we scored 13 points, to be honest. We scored 16 on the
Well, the Jets are scoring more than us at the moment.
Not last weekend, they didn't.
No, well, not last week. But yeah, it's all going to change. It's going to change very soon. But
It'll turn around.
yeah. Anyway, that's us for the week.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah. And thanks, Floorboy Gary and Josh and the crazy lady.
Yeah. All
And-
the callers.
Yeah, and all the sponsors. Can't do it with these.
No, it's been
And-
good. So whoever's given Floorboy Gary his glow, put it on him. got his, I don't know, he's got a fake tan going for sure. Look at him. He looks like, I don't know, look at the old fella.
And
It's like Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
And anyway, thanks to so all of our sponsors.
Yeah, crazy lady for the joke. She did a good job tonight.
Yeah, she's doing well.
Yeah.
And all the sponsors that have given us stuff to give away. What they give to us, we give to you guys to win. Yeah. So, this tattoo voucher, I do believe, is bigger than the last one too.
Yeah, right.
So, send in your entries and, just inbox us or email us of what you're going to get if you win. And this will go for a few weeks, but because we've got another 3 to give away.
Yeah, right.
Tattoo vouchers.
I'm going to go and see him soon too.
So, this one, maybe, I don't know, maybe someone might get a portrait of Andy on their arm.
You'd want to have big arms.
But anyway, send us in your ideas and your designs, and we might even have a little finals. Put a few up each week, or towards the end, and go through a few and pick one from there. And I tell you what, we'll go one better too. Whoever gets it when they're getting it done, we'll record a bit of it and put it on the show.
Yeah, righto. Let's do it.
Done. All right. So, yeah, don't forget that, and don't forget the mower. So head over to jump on and like their page and ours as well, and stay tuned. You could be having your own Duracut 820 Rover mower.
Yeah, righto. Nice.
So you have a look at it. It's a beauty, isn't it?
Yep.
And thanks to Maitland Power and Marine.
Beautiful.
Check them out if you've got a boat or
Yep.
any lawnmower needs, whippersnippers or what.
Yep.
A lot. So head over
You know
there. And yeah, that's us pretty much.
Beautiful.
All right. Till next week. Hopefully.
Once a night.
Always a night.
Good night.
Good night.
Represent our steel town for the latest on the boys on what's going down. Putting you there right in the frame. Rapping about our team and the latest games. Talking footy and the way we played. Ripping and tearing on a new crusade. Just trying to do what we can. As true blue die-hard United fan. It's the right time. It's that time. Bleed red and blue for a lifetime. It's the right time. It's that time. Bleed red and blue for a lifetime. It's the right time. It's that time. Bleed red and blue for a lifetime. It's the right time. It's that time. Bleed red and blue for a lifetime. From the old trees back in '88, and the team that we see play today. Week in, week out, giving it all. United we stand, but divided we fall. Every hit, every tackle, every cutout pass. The line break to a scoop from dummy halves. For your recap and post-match review, you can't go past the nighttime crew. It's the right time, it's that time. Bleed red and blue for a lifetime. It's the right time, it's that time. Bleed red and blue for a lifetime. It's the right time, it's that time. Bleed red and blue for a lifetime. It's the right time, it's that time. Bleed red and blue for a lifetime. It's the right time, it's that time. Bleed red and blue for a lifetime. It's the right time, it's that time. Bleed red and blue for a lifetime. It's the right time, it's that time. Bleed red and blue for a lifetime.